Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we have a shoe that is a fusion between a modern LeBron and a classic LeBron. And this is the Nike LeBron Next Gen Apt. So this shoe is pretty pricey, coming in with a retail price of 170 US dollars or 225 Canadian dollars. So it's basically got the body of the next gen, but with the face of the Zoom generation. The first ever Nike LeBron signature shoe. Kind of weird, but it's pretty meaningful. You know, combining the first shoe with a shoe that came out exactly 20 years later. I still think Tyrese Halliburton's custom pair, a fusion of the Kobe 6 and the Zoom generation, goes harder. I mean, that's just fire. Anyways, with the LeBron 21 and 20 both being low tops, they obviously can't make a low anymore. So I guess this is this year's version of the alternative LeBron shoe. Sort of like a shadow release of his main shoe, but not really his budget shoe because there's still the witness line going on. Is this worth the money? Let's get right into it. As far as packaging goes, it's got a pretty simple box with Next Gen Apt printed on top. Nothing else important to note, really. I gotta say, they really achieved the throwback purpose because on the first look, this looks more like the Zoom generation than the Next Gen to me. Well, you get a little bit of each side, almost 50-50 I would say. For the upper material, it used the type of leather that you see on the Zoom generation. This increases the stability, but sacrifices breathability at the same time. Some details on there, including the date of his first game. Also, you'll find the small tag that says first game, is to pay tribute to that classic colorway on the Zoom generation. There will be multiple colorways releasing this year, but I just think that this is the most meaningful one. But other ones look really nice too. The midsole and outsole are the exact same as the next gen. Traction pattern is the same, performance too, we'll talk about that soon. It says Air Zoom on there, top loaded in the heel and also present in the forefoot. Now perhaps the thing that people are most curious about with this shoe, weight is more on the next gen side. 420 grams for size 10.5. So nope, this is not a heavy shoe, which is great honestly, because if this was the weight of the Zoom generation, then that kind of defeats the purpose, you know. As to how these guys perform on the court, again, you can expect the exact same as the LeBron Next Gen, but with a different upper material basically. The downside is that you kind of lose one of the best things about the Next Gen, that is excellent breathability. Because LeBron shoes tend to be heavy and bulky. The Next Gen is a rare case where it was light and breathable. But here, the leather does make the upper more firm and sturdy. It comes down to your preference, really. Cushion is nice, but I'll leave it as nice. Not exceptionally good, just like the Next Gen. Step-in comfort is fine. Responsiveness is there, just won't be as good as the LeBron 21 or 20. Traction is decent. I've just started playing in these, but it feels the same as the Next Gen on the solid rubber also. If you haven't played in that shoe, I would describe these as one that can get the job done for sure, in terms of getting you to a full stop, but not like elite, and it's not very squeaky for those who care about it. With the fit, I actually went half size up with the Next Gen. These I went true to size. They will be snug going true to size. So either way it works, but it depends on your foot shape and preference. For those with really wide feet, you might want to go up to half size. Like I did find this a little too tight playing in them. Not when I first put them on though. So yeah, true to size or half size up. Half size up is probably safer. Stability and support are pretty good. Again, that's the main benefit of this fusion, is to give you some added firmness to the upper. But if you want more flexibility in your movements, it might be best to avoid this Apt version. Overall, if you're considering purchasing this pair, I'll put it this way. Performance-wise, it's nice and solid. But if you have the LeBron Next Gen already, I don't necessarily see the need to run it back for another 170 bucks. On the other hand, if you have the Zoom generation, or if you really want that OG version, but you're worried about the weight and all that, this is a great modern take of it. So you can enjoy a classic model in a newer body, if that makes sense. I think within Nike, One shoe that goes for the exact same price is the GT Hustle 2. And to me, no, this does not beat the GT Hustle 2. However, I'd love to hear what you think about these down in the comments. That's all for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.